Hey everybody, welcome back to Horror Trans. My name is Stephanie Bree. I am a transgender woman. I talk about all things horror, and today I'm reviewing another early '80s slasher. We'll say I don't want to use the word knockoff, but um, it's another Friday the 13th clone. If that's a better word, it's basically Friday the 13th, but without Jason. Um, and without the Manfredini music, the kill 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 ma ma ma, um, all the staples of Friday. It's like everything good about Friday the 13th was stripped from it, and all you're left with is they kill a bunch of teenagers. Which, if that's all you're here for, good. But let me point this out. I'm here for slashers. I love slashers. I love Friday the 13th. I love Sleepaway Camp. I love Pieces. I love I like some of the Halloween movies, Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, Uh, Give me a good '80s slasher and I'm happy. Slumber Party Massacre, you know this. I'm happy. But if you've watched my review or my bitching about Halloween, I need shit to happen before the goddamn 60-minute mark, especially in an 86-minute movie. If your shit ain't happening until fucking 60 minutes into an 86-minute movie, you've done pissed me off. And that's this movie. So you get an opening, and I'm going to spoil a little bit, but I'm not going to spoil too much. But you get an opening prank where, for whatever reason, the campers are pranking, I guess, a camp counselor or the camp director or the football coach. I don't fucking know. They don't really make it clear, but it's not important. Basically, the adult. For whatever reason, they're pranking the adult, and the adult in the prank, and I'm not going to tell you about the prank or the aftermath, but I am going to tell you he gets burned alive, full body burned alive, and he's the killer. There's no mystery. They let you know he's the killer right up front. So this isn't Sleepaway Camp, where you're like, who's the killer? This isn't Friday the 13th, where you're like, is it this guy? Is it this guy? It's the mom? Interesting. Even though the clues were there. No, up front, he's the killer. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. His motivation for killing actually makes sense because they almost killed him in their prank. And I'm not going to tell you what the prank is because, like Sleepaway Camp, where the ending makes the movie, the prank is important to the movie. It's an important image that sets right off the bat this movie is going to be gruesome right off the bat. Um, but then, like Halloween, you get that shocking babysitter kill right up front, and then nothing for 55 minutes. When I mean nothing, I mean fucking nothing. You have scenes where Peeping Tom is peeking into the shower curtain and freaking out the girls. You have scenes where they're playing fucking Monopoly and it doesn't make sense. I don't even remember if it was Monopoly, but they're playing some fucking stupid kids game. You have scenes where they're walking in a lot of scenes where they're just walking in the woods talking about who's boning who and nothing important at all. No character development. It's just like, boys are got cooties and boys are perverts and the boys are like, the girls won't put out, they're prudes. Bam, bam, wham, wham. That's all it is. It's fucking 60 minutes of bitching. Everybody's bitching. The boys are too horny, the girls are not horny enough, and that's it. Yeah, you get the sex scene. You get you get the obligatory nudity, you know. And if that's all you want, it's here. You get the kills, and like any slasher movie, you don't give a fuck about the characters. You don't give a fuck about the story. You're here for the kills, but you want some atmosphere between the kills. Now, why I love Friday the 13th is it's perfectly paced. You get, on average, one kill every, 5 to 10 minutes. It moves pretty quick. Halloween, I have a problem with because it takes fucking goddamn forever to get to the kills. But to its credit, once it get to the kills, it's like, all right, fair enough. That's this movie. It takes goddamn forever to get to the kills. Unlike Halloween, unlike Friday the 13th, however, and this is my biggest complaint, and I have to point this out, there's no, and I mean no music. at all. There's no background music. There's no mood music. There's no incidental music playing on the radio or hillbilly banjos playing in the pickup truck when they're driving down the street. Nothing. There's zero goddamn music this whole fucking movie. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to sit here for fucking 55 minutes listening to a bunch of teenagers bitch about who's fucking who while the killer's creeping in the woods doing goddamn nothing for 55 minutes. And then I'm like, all right, when the fuck is anything gonna happen? And by the time it starts, I'm like, I already forgot the characters' names. I can't remember who's who. Just give me the goddamn kills. And unlike Friday the 13th, where they, space out the kills, or, Halloween, where it's like boom, 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 back to back, no, this motherfucker kills literally everybody in one swift motion. He just walks up with the whatever fucking tool it was and kills everybody in 5 minutes. And then the rest of the movie is people screaming and running and crying, "Oh my god, they're dead. Oh my god, he's going to kill us." There's no point to the rest of the movie. Like literally all the kills happen all at once in one scene, one shot. Because the people are all together. Think of the end of Freddy's Revenge, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, where Freddy just like fucking slaughters all those kids at the pool party. It's kind of like that. It's like one scene you get all the kills, but the rest of the movie is boring and disinteresting, and there's no goddamn music at all, and that pisses me off. You have like a mild, like a couple of 2 or 3 notes of the piano whenever the killer is lurking, but that's it. Just to tell you, oh, this is the killer, in case you forgot. The rest of there's nothing. There's no rock and roll. There's no punk rock. There's no hair metal. There's no fucking hillbilly banjo. No kids playing harmonica. Nothing. They don't even have goddamn campfire songs. Nothing. No music in this goddamn movie. And I'm not going to let that go. I'm not. Because I can't sit through an 86-minute movie where shit all happens, nothing, and there's no goddamn music to at least tide me over. Fuck you, this movie sucks. This is a goddamn Rent. This is a boring fucking movie. The only justifiable reason to put this movie on is if you have insomnia and your fucking sleeping pills aren't kicking in and you put this on and you're gonna fall asleep that fast. That's the only goddamn justifiable reason to watch this fucking rubbish. Um, it's not even cheesy 80s B movie. It's just fucking boring. It's like Sleepaway Camp, boring as fuck, but without the big shocking reveal at the end to at least give you something to go, huh, to at least have something to talk about. This is like worse than Sleepaway Camp, worse than Friday the 13th Part 1, worse than Halloween. It is the second worst slasher I have ever seen. The worst slasher I've ever seen was what I talked about it, Body Count, and it's like it's called Body Count, but like 2 people die. Fuck you, movie. Fuck you. I've already bitched about that, but you can go back and watch my review of it if you want. But it's not a very good movie. This is the second worst slasher I've ever seen, and it has literally no redeeming values. The kills are like they're derivative. I've seen it before. I saw Jason do that. I saw the guy on Summer Party Massacre do that. I saw Angela on Sleepaway Camp. I saw Michael Myers. I've already seen that kill. I've already seen it in a better movie. I'll watch that movie if I need to see that kill again. I ain't watching The Burning ever again. Ever again. Fuck this movie.